Greetings and salutations. Well, I'm back. Where the heck you been, Rick? Well, thanks for asking. I've been on vacation. So the family and I took our annual vacation. Took a trip cross country to Michigan. This year we rented a Nissan Rogue. By the way, I can't recommend that vehicle. What a slug, man. That thing was a piece of crap. But, you know, here in Vegas, it is convention season, which means that when you get to the car rental place, your options are few and far between. My wife works and travels a lot for work, so she gets all these perks. You know, she's diamond status in this and top status in that. So she gets, for personal use, she acquires all these points for like airline travel and for hotel accommodations, and she's kind of turned into a hotel snob. So, you know, Motel 6 just won't cut it no more for her. She's got to stay in, you know, better hotel accommodations. So we stay at like Holiday Inn Expresses, and what's the other one we stayed at? Home 2 or something like that. You know, kind of business level, executive type accommodations. Yeah, and like the hotels didn't cost us anything, and we didn't fly this year because we had to take the dog with us, and so we had 5 people in a small SUV and a dog and 2 weeks worth of luggage. There was not a lot of room left. Let's just say the Nissan Rogue makes the Chevy Malibu look like a freaking NASCAR race car. It's kind of a slug. I didn't do jack squat. You know, the most that I did for my vacation in terms of responsibilities was drive the car. And I got to Michigan, and all I did was sit on the deck and watch the kids swim in the lake and enjoy the sunsets. And it was nice to get out of this oppressive heat, even though towards the second half of the week that we were in Michigan, you get kind of sticky. So I had a family reunion on a Saturday, and on a Sunday I had my friends come over, and we sat and fellowshipped for a day, and it was a good time. So that's what I've been doing. I've been vacationing, and now the kids are back in school, which means that I can start getting back on the dirty old bus and start wrapping this up. Right now I'm working on cleaning the garage and going through some stuff that I want to sell, and I got scrap piles here. Got to make a couple trips to the scrap yard to get rid of some of the steel. I didn't do any filming while I was out there. I met up with a guy I went to high school with who's a photographer, and we did some family photos on the beach in Muskegon. It was, I don't know if I'm going to talk anymore about that, but let's just say it was an adventure. Next year we must have that thing done and ready for our vacation trip next year, because I don't ever want to do that again. Driving cross country with a family of 5, you know, flying is hard enough, but driving cross country, I prefer to drive cross country because I like to see this country of ours. It just reminds me how small I am and how big and vast this country of ours is, but I don't ever want to do it in Nissan Rogue again. Well, that's for sure. Just a quick update. Somebody asked me when I was going to be back on. Is now good enough? That's what I've been doing. I've been just kind of just kicking back and relaxing and healing my mind and just enjoying the children out in the lake playing. I tell you, my kids, for being desert rats, they sure like the water an awful lot. It was either in the pool at the hotels there in Fro, or it was in the lake. I mean, these kids would get up in the morning and they'd go in the lake and they'd come back out at night, and their little hands would be all pruned up. It was cute. But they all learned how to swim. They all learned how to swim this vacation, which is awesome. Sometimes we can get stuck on the day-to-day, and every once in a while you need to stop and recharge. I suggest that if you don't take regular vacations, that you make it a commitment this year to take at least a week a year, where you can just decompress and unplug and get away from all. I did, you know, go online and do my normal stuff that I do online, and I think next year I'm just going to leave the computer at home because it just does not add to my serenity. And it was just nice to be able to just, instead of doing what I normally do, is I go to Michigan and I try to catch up with everybody and end up running myself ragged, and it turns out to be no vacation at all. It just turns out to be a hectic cluster. Who wants that, man? So, make it a commitment this year that in the following year, at some point during the year, you're going to take some time for you, leave all the other garbage alone, because you know what? The most valuable asset that we all have is time, and it's the one thing that we can't replace. Cars, money, you know, things can all be replaced, but those relationships that we have that are important to us and ourselves, for our own sanity in this world that we live in, we're going a million miles an hour, and everybody wants everything now, and everything's going just a mile a freaking minute, and sometimes you just need to stop and take a deep breath and say, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here on the deck and watch my children play. That's what I did. So that's a quick update. I'm going to get hitting on these projects and try to get these things behind me. I think tomorrow is the kids' first day back to school, and my wife has a week off yet. So I'll probably do a little bit of loving on my wife while the kids are gone. Maybe take her out on a date. And then I think Tuesday I'm going to start by... No, maybe this week I'm not going to do anything either. And I'll just do some little pets around here, clean the rest of this garage out, and start making material lists for what I need for the bus, and then we'll go for there. And the next week I'll start hitting things hard and heavy when I'm alone and I don't have interruptions. And I'll start by doing the things that I least want to do. The one thing I don't want to do the most is the thing I got to do first. If you want to see me lose my mind in the next few months, then go ahead and click on the subscribe button, and then also click the notification button so that you can be notified of the next video I upload. I'd appreciate it if you did that. Share this video with your vast social media network. You know, if you like these videos, give me a thumbs up. That certainly helps the channel. And if you didn't like it, go ahead and click the down button. Either way is okay with me. And then until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day.